no professional would ever use AI for client work. That's what I thought too, until I built an entire yogurt brand using it. Not just concepts, but visuals with real consistency. In this video, I'm walking you through how I built a fictional yogurt brand called KINSA using AI and my creative direction. I started this project by having AI help me generate a brand concept, something emotional, serene, and consistent. It gave me a bunch of ideas and I settled on a yogurt line called KINSA, with the first flavor being Calm. It was meant to be a yogurt that helps consumers reconnect with stillness in their everyday routines. Think lavender tones, beige linens, and soft morning light. My next step was to make a mood board that would describe the feeling of calm. I generated images by prompting with the campaign brief and included items like lavender, candles, and beeswax. I then created the mood board using some of these images. The visuals weren't perfect yet, but they were consistent in mood, and that's all I needed to get started. The next step was to design the logo, and here's where the consistency started falling apart. AI could generate yogurt tubs, but they were all different sizes and colors, and the KINSA logos were inconsistent. So I had to design the KINSA logo myself. With the help of AI, I chose a font, colors, and created two variations for two flavors, Calm and Joy. I exported them with a transparent background and manually composited them into the yogurt tubs of the final images. This gave me full control while still keeping AI in the loop. I had given myself the task of creating 3 campaign visuals: the hero image that would go on a website or billboard, a social media visual, and a lifestyle visual that would show how people eat the yogurt. I then created the first visual, the hero image. I didn't ask AI for shot ideas on this one. I designed it completely in my mind. I imagined a tub of yogurt on a solid color background with some lavender next to it. The more clearly I described the scene, the better AI responded. I still had to iterate a few times until I found what worked for me, which was specifying that the tub should look like a 32-ounce Chobani style tub, finding hex codes for each of the brand colors and adding them into the prompt, and adding the logo in post-processing using blend modes like multiply to make it look real. This formula became my method for the next 2 images as well. Next, I created a visual for social media. I prompted AI to create kitchen scenes with soft light. I tried to manually add the logo to some of the images that it created, but I didn't know how to warp the logo into different tub perspectives. So I asked AI to regenerate a new kitchen image with a more head-on shot of the yogurt container. Generating this image still wasn't plug and play, but I got results with less effort because I had a visual baseline from the hero image. The lifestyle image with a human element was the hardest. I wanted to show the yogurt as part of someone's morning scene where a woman just finished her yoga class and was sitting on the kitchen counter eating her yogurt. But hands, smiles, and poses looked unnatural, and the face would look uncanny. After more than 20 iterations, I got a version where the hands made sense, the human felt real, and the yogurt looked on brand. I finally had all 3 visuals: the hero, social, and lifestyle. Here's what I learned. Using AI to build a brand is 80% creative direction and only 20% prompts. You can't rely on AI to stay consistent, but you can build systems that make it work, including using reference images and brand color palettes, creating reusable logos and compositing them in post, and writing your own detailed shot ideas. Expect to iterate with AI. You'll probably have to prompt a bunch of times to get that one final shot. It took longer than I expected, but I finally finished with 3 on-brand visuals I could clearly show to clients, a clear framework to use for the next flavor, and a creative process that still felt like mine. If you liked seeing how this all came together, hit like so that more creatives like you can find it. And subscribe if you want to follow along as I turn this into a full portfolio of AI-powered brand photography. Thanks for watching.